Hi, I'm Naraa. I wanted to share some tips on budgeting time and money for my semester abroad. Studying abroad sounds exciting, and it really is. I'm sure you can't wait to explore. You're probably excited to see new things, meet new people, try new food, explore the new city, and of course just have fun. But what I also realized was that it can be challenging. There'll be so many things to do and you only have so much time and money. So budgeting these ahead of time might make your study abroad experience less stressful. So let's start with budgeting time. You'll probably spend most of your time exploring the city and studying, but you also need to plan to spend time in staying connected with family or friends from home, cooking, commuting, doing chores, and little activities like that. So planning will be your biggest help. I tried to have my schedule set as soon as I arrived in Copenhagen. First, I created my set schedule around activities that repeat, so for example classes, meals, doing laundry, and such. This might seem very intuitive and easy to do, but I found it a bit more difficult to stay on top of things without strict planning because I just wanted to push things to the side and explore, go see new things or try new food. And sometimes even doing laundry or cleaning can take up your entire day if not carefully planned. So once you get these blocked out on your schedule, you can be more flexible with your other plans. You could also easily utilize the downtimes to study or call home. Sometimes I'd had an hour or two between classes and it just would not be enough time to go home and come back since I had to commute in the city. So I used that time for focused study time, calling home, and planning the next day. You could also utilize the time spent commuting. I took public transportation to classes every day and some commutes can be really long. I definitely did some of my readings done on the bus. And also if you're traveling somewhere over the weekend or break, you could also easily utilize the time spent at the airport. Just find a little corner or seat somewhere and you could get that reading or studying out of the way. But when you're trying to do some focused work, I recommend you find a specific place to study at regularly. At the beginning of the semester, I made it my mission to find my study spot in the city, and while doing that, I did a good amount of exploring and found nice places to hang out with friends. Now let's get into budgeting money. There will be a good amount of expenses including living expenses, personal expenses, and travel and such. And the best way to budget your money is to keep track of spending. I cannot stress this enough. It's so easy to lose track of how much you're spending, and towards the end of the semester you could find yourself in a tight situation. I recommend using Google Sheets and budgeting apps to keep track of how much you're spending, but also remember, it's okay not to do everything while you're abroad. The next tip that I found difficult but really helped me save the most was to cook whenever possible. I did want to just go to a cafe to meet friends or a restaurant for a meal. After all, you are in a new place and you want to try the food, but it's not very sustainable. You can start to learn some local recipes from friends or by looking up online instead. I got some tasty recipes from my visiting host family, and you can also make it a social activity and have friends over to cook together. It saved me so much money, and some cities are just too expensive to be eating out frequently. So these were some of the tips that I wanted to share from my experience studying abroad. And just remember, it's okay not to try every single thing, and you should just enjoy your time abroad. Thanks for watching.